What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Shit Show, starring me talking shit. Today, we are going to talk about JK and Brooke from Love After Lockup and all of the drama with that. Okay, so this episode, quick recap. Oh, she's like, got mad at JK because being friends with his ex on Facebook, which to me, I mean, that's petty as fuck. Honestly, obviously, JK is doing some dirt. You know what I mean? Which we all know, but she doesn't know that yet, and that's just petty. Like, come on, we're old. Like, y'all are in your 30s, aren't they? Aren't they in their 30s? I'm pretty sure they're in their 30s, and that's just wild to me. Like, was taken off before her boys come, and she was mad at him and pissed off at him, and her mom is like, I'm 5 minutes out, and you're gonna turn your eyes around because I'm not doing this to these kids again. Okay, they're excited, they've been waiting to see you guys. I'm not doing that again. So Brooke goes back and she talks to JK and she's like, look, I'm sorry, blah blah blah, everything's good, everything's good. Brooke's mom finally brought the boys over to JK's house so that they could spend time with JK and their mother, because they haven't been spending much time with their mother, apparently. And the mom is tired of playing the baby dad. She tells Brooke, she's like, look, man, you're over here up his ass and I'm over here playing baby dad, and I'm not baby dad, okay? I'm grandma, and I'm tired and I'm old, okay? So whatever is going on, you need to figure it out pretty much, and you need to come home and be a mama to these boys, honey. So then the next day they go putt-putt golfing. He's telling her, like, no matter what, I want to be there for your kids. Like, I would really love to take them there and take them here. And even if we don't work out in the future, I would still love to be with them. Like, to be a father figure in their lives. And she's, like, crying and she's emotional and she's like, it's always been a thing. Like, really, no, I don't think that that's really a good idea if he's not the biological father. I mean, it's one thing if he had been in their lives since they were young or something, then I could see, like, yeah, don't just take the father figure that they do have, but y'all ain't been that serious for him to be saying this, in my opinion. The next day, they go to take the boys home and Brooke home. He's, like, laying up on the couch with the kids, like, snuggling them and shit. Cool, but it's a little too much for me. I don't know why, I got a little too much. Like, that was just a little too much for me, and it makes me sad for the kids. So after I was appalled by the closeness of the kids, which made me feel kind of bad for them, because I'm like, obviously they're, like, longing and yearning for, like, that fatherly bond, and that breaks my heart because I also grew up without a father, so I know how that is. And seeing my brother grow up without his father, I think, was almost even worse than me growing up without mine, because he really, as a boy, he really yearned for that fatherly affection. Whereas me, it was kind of like easier for me to not have him in my life. I mean, it wasn't easy for any of us, but as a boy, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, as a boy, you need a father. There's some things that a mother can't fulfill as a boy. There's some conversations that you can't have with your mama as a boy. So I think that is really sad, and my heart breaks for Brooke's kids, and I really do hope that she finds happiness one day. And that those boys find a good, positive male role model for them. But you probably shouldn't find it next time in jail or in prison, even worse. But yeah, so they apparently have broken up, okay? And I know this because I was scrolling through Brooke's Facebook, and Brooke has a lot to say about this breakup, okay? A lot. February 23rd, she posted, single life might be boring, but sometimes it's peaceful. 100. So that was February 23rd. February 27th, it said, you were texting random girls and I was ignoring your homies. We different. February 28th, one thing I hate more than a liar is a liar that thinks I'm stupid. Effing stupid, excuse me. March 2nd, I realized my worth, and now I only got 3 friends and no man. Laugh, cry face. March 8th, I'm as single as my man was when we were together. Ooh, I like that one, Brooke. That's funny. March 9th, mad at you. Nah, I'm just a little disappointed that I defended your name and you ended up making me look like a clown. March 16th, sat at a man's side, at his lowest, and he still did me dirty. And then JK wished Brooke a happy birthday back in December. But since then, it seems like they have parted ways on their social media. So, spoiler alert. I guess I should have preferenced that with that, not at the end, but spoiler alert. If anybody really thought that they were going to last, because, honey, I do not think anybody thought that they were going to last. What did you think? Did you think that they were going to last? Excuse the thousands of the kids that I have in the background of this video. But I hope y'all have a great day. Let me know what your thoughts are below.